We're here with author Seth Krueger, who wrote the book The Ultimate Psycho. Glad you could join us.
Anytime.
Why does a serial killer kill?
Well, the reality is they really do it just they enjoy it. You know, it's not some kind of goal-oriented, complex thing. It's just fun for them. It's how they relax. It's like you go home for a beer after a stressful day, they kill somebody.
Okay.
And it has the same release of endorphins a gambler would have. You know, so they're actually addicted to it. The endorphins, they're addicted to that endorphin rush. They can't get it unless they kill, so they got to keep killing.
When most people think of a serial killer, they typically think of someone attacking at night. That isn't the case here. This person attacks during the day. Why do you think that is?
Well, at night, any noise you hear is going to get you on edge. You know, you hear something downstairs, you're like, who's there?
Right.
During the day, no one's expecting it, and there's a lot more noise to cover up your movement. Ted Bundy killed a lot of people during the day for the same reason.
True. Do you have a profile of what the video killer is like?
We do, but not a good one. Typically, with this kind of killer, they would say, well, he's focused on killing women, he wants to dominate, he wants powerful women because he feels powerless with some woman in his life. So they tell the cops, look for someone who feels powerless to women or has trouble with women. It's about pretty much every guy out there. You know, you find a guy who has problems with women. Okay, we've got 10,000 suspects. That's why it can be very hard to find a killer with such vague profiles that apply to so many guys.
Do you think the killer is truly psychotic?
That's one of those words that's overused with a lot of killers. Now, if you had the Night Stalker, for instance, was a serial killer who heard voices telling him to kill. Hearing the voices, that makes him psychotic. This killer would be more of a psychopath, which is someone who has no feeling, no remorse, no empathy. And it's a big difference. Some killers are psychopaths, some killers are psychotic. This one is a psychopath, but he's not psychotic.
Okay. Do you think this killer could be the result of a bad mother?
Most likely, yes. But the bad mother alone wouldn't be enough. He would have to have, probably traumas in high school, both a bad mother, probably a bad father too, maybe not even a father. And it would be a lifelong, just a very painful life creates this kind of killer. Very bad life. And the mother alone would only be a small part of a very complex, miserable life.
Okay. Why is it so difficult for the police to catch this serial killer?
Most of the serial killers do their homework. They watch the same shows, they watch CSI, they have the textbooks, the police textbooks. You can buy those in a bookstore. They know what the police are looking for, so they know how to throw them off. And at the same time, there's a lot of guys out there that fit that profile.
True.
There's way too many suspects.
Is it true that most sadistic serial killers are truly impotent?
That's something other detectives say just to try to make fun of the killer. They're angry at him. They want to say something. Oh, he does this because he's impotent. The psychologists have done studies. Most killers were not impotent. They checked the BTK killer in Wichita, Ted Bundy, John Wayne Gacy. None of those guys were impotent.
So you don't think that's true in this case?
I doubt it.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about your book.
Well, the basic premise is, everyone wants to be the best at what they do, and this killer wants to be the best killer. And he makes himself different from other killers by being the one who, instead of sneaking up behind people and stuff, he does it face to face. He says, I'm going to kill you. There's nothing you can do to stop it. And he does it with his bare hands. There's no weapons. And he's just that good.
Well, thank you.
Anytime.